In this video, we're going to discuss how to spot the signs of a common cold and the best ways to treat it. With me today we have three parents, Paul, Sarah and Amy. So first of all, how do you know when your little ones have got a cold? Seems an obvious question, but Amy, tell me, what sort of symptoms do your boys get?
It's usually the stuffy nose first.
Right.
And my boys quite often get a cough. With even the mildest of colds, a cough almost always seems to go with it for some reason.
Okay.
For them, so I often notice blocked nose, cough.
A cold is a mild viral infection of the upper respiratory tract, causing inflammation of the nose and the throat. This produces mucus, which causes a runny nose, congestion, and all the sneezing. There are over 200 viruses which cause the common cold, so if your child gets one, there's no need to worry. And Beatrice must have had a few coughs and colds in 4 years.
With one thing we've noticed with B is she goes off her food.
Okay.
And then you kind of think, well, what's going on? And then the snuffles come out.
Parents are always really concerned about appetite, no matter what the illness is, and we find that babies, whether they're just on milk or whether they're already on solids, they always lose their appetite when they're unwell, whether it's a mild cough or cold or whether it's something more serious. And actually the appetite is not really anything to worry about, but as you rightly say, it's often your first sign as her dad that there's something going on. It's definitely something I notice in mine as well, along with the moodiness. What have you tried with your little ones when they've got a cold? What works for you?
I have to say, distraction works quite well. So I take him out for a walk. I find the worst thing is to keep him in. Okay. So if I take him out for a walk for my Alex, who actually currently has a cold, put him in the pushchair, take him for a walk, just get a bit of fresh air for him. And also, lavender oil works quite well on radiators. Okay. Because when the radiator's on, the heat, obviously, if you use the essential oils for lavender, it kind of goes around the room and helps with him sleeping.
Oh, lovely. So that sort of covers two really important things, actually. So when babies are congested, what doesn't help is for them to be in a really dry environment. So obviously within the winter in the UK, we've all got our central heating on and our houses are very dry. It's a very dry heat. And that's actually not great if you've got a cold or if you're congested, as you'll know yourselves, because it makes everything very dry. And so going out and having fresh air is brilliant, obviously, because it sort of takes you out of that environment. And then the other thing you touched on is actually slightly humidifying the room. So, you're using essential oil, but effectively you are making that dry environment sort of slightly moister, slightly more humid in order to sort of open up the nasal passages. Your child may have less common symptoms of a cold, such as fever, headache, or earache. They may also complain of sore eyes, aches and pains, and you may notice they have swollen glands. Always remember to trust your instinct, and if you are concerned, seek medical advice.